I am back now with a haul from Joann. So, the lady that my dad is dating, after we went to the mall and the American Girl doll store yesterday, we went to Joann's because that was another place I had planned on going when I thought that I was going to go by myself. And because it turns out she likes Joann's too. Now, I'm going to start with my first item is going to be something that she got me because she was wearing this really beautiful sundress, and she told me that she made it herself. And what she did, like, they sell all this fabric at Joann's, and anyway, she told me that she would get me like the fabric so I could make one for myself too. And I was like, oh no. And that's what she did. She let me pick out the fabric, and she bought me basically a dress that I could make myself. So let's see. So here is the fabric. I don't know if that's showing up, but it is long. Like, basically, it's obviously fabric, but they have they've sewn elastic into it, so it does that ruching. And like, basically, you cut it to the width you need, and the length, I mean, it's really long. Like I said, it's the sundress, and the bottom is already finished. Like, the hem is finished down here. So basically, you cut it to the width that you need, and you just sew it up the side, and you got yourself a sundress. And then she said that she added ribbon for her straps, so we picked out some ribbon. So I got some purple ribbon to go with it. So I guess I'm going to be making me a sundress soon. It's one of my next projects, it looks like. But that should be fun, because, I mean, I used to sew a lot. I want to design clothes. I've designed clothes. It's just, sometimes the sewing gets tedious, or I get frustrated with, like, what I'm making, and I'm just kind of like, ugh, I need a break from it. So I haven't, like, really done any sewing in a long time. But I guess now I'm going to be sewing soon. So that's the first part. Now the rest of the stuff I bought myself. Thankfully, I bought myself. So, let's see. I guess first off, I'll start with these. These are like the Origami Owl little knockoffs, and these were on clearance for $1.97. And what they are, they're the little jewel things that go inside of the charm. Like, they're called acrylic charms. It says 26 pieces, and they're little fake pearls, and they're like little crystally like Aura Borealis, is that what it is when they say AB? The multicolored kind of holographic, not holographic, iridescent looking sheen to some of these little gemstones or rhinestones. And then, like, there's some like black ones, and yeah, they're just an assortment of little things. So I can, like, put those in my little locket and change them up, and just all kinds of things. Like, I'm thinking about, like, every now and then doing, like, specific little themes in my locket so that I can, you know, it's a not a universal, it's a versatile item. There we go. And then I got some glitter tape, which I guess this is just basically a fancy smancy little washi tape. It's just a decorative glitter washi tape, and the color is not really well, it's a green glitter, but it's not really, gosh, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's not really uniform, because, like, there's a section right here that's like, it's a lime green, and the rest of it's just kind of like a medium green color, which I really like the lime green part, but oh well, I like it. I'll use it for all kinds of things, I'm sure. But this was $1, and since they send out the flyers with the coupons, I had like a 50% off coupon and like a 40% off coupon. So I used one of my coupons on this. And I bought one other item for my dad. I bought him a black bandana because he loves bandanas. He uses handkerchiefs. Like, he's old school with the handkerchiefs. He doesn't use tissues. He always carries a handkerchief with him. So he likes the bandanas. So I bought him a bandana, and I used one of my coupons on that too, since that was a regular price item. And then all of the paper pads were 60% off. That's what I really wanted. And they had the beads, strung beads were 50% off too, but oh gosh, I have such problems with shopping. I talked myself out of the beads. Like, I could have gotten so many beads if I really wanted to, but it's a good thing I didn't. And I have so many beads that I don't, like, problems, hoarder problems, that's all there is to it. Whatever. Same with paper. But anyway, getting to the point. Paper stacks, 60% off. This was $9.99, and I think it was like, how much was it? $9.99. Receipt. I'm gonna get to it. Okay. $9.99 marked down to $3.99 for this, which this is the Mariposa. This is like the mini stack. It's 6.5 by 4.5 inches, which is just a little bit bigger than what I normally cut for my mini albums or junk journal pages, but we'll work with them. But I already have the big, like the full-size Mariposa, the 12 by 12 inch stack. So I like this because it's like a lot of the pages are miniaturized down, like a lot of the stack pages. It's hard to flip through this. Like there's a little mini version of one of the pages, and then like that. They're showing up the way I'm trying to display them. I like this one. I really like this page. Which it looks like there's multiples of 3 of each page. And there's, how many? 72 pages altogether, which most of the like full-size paper stacks have about 48 pages, which I think they have 2 of each pattern, but this particular one has 3 of each pattern. So basically, no. Let's do it this way. It might be easier to flip it this way. I don't know. I tried. But, just to give you all an idea. But that's, yeah, I'm gonna use these in my paper projects. Like, I have so many ideas for junk journals, and yet none of them are cohesive in the grand scheme of things. Then the 12 by 12 paper stacks, those were originally $19.99. So with the 60% off, those were $7.99, which is a total bargain. Like, you might find them for $9.99 when they're on sale, but oh my gosh, $7.99 is amazing for those. So I got this one, and I don't think I mentioned it, but the Mariposa one, that one was DCWV brand also, as is this one, which is the die cuts with a view. And so I got this one. It's the Dear Jane stack, and let's see. I think that this one might be inspired by Jane Austen and her books, just based off of like some of the designs in here. But yeah, I don't know. It's really difficult for me to flip these. Sometimes it's easier for me to start at the back and just kind of like let it flip down, I guess, without doing it like too much. But and this one is like, it, how do they describe it? Like half the sheets have the full accents to them, which going back to this page, like this one, which since I'm into the whole miniature dollhouse thing, I've always heard that, you know, the best thing to use for the miniature dollhouse is like the wallpaper would be scrapbook paper. So a lot of these kind of, like, I'm tempted to want to save a lot of them to use as wallpaper in my dollhouse whenever I get to that point. But like with this page right here, it's supposed to be like a window pane, but it's divided out perfectly to do like 6 pages for like a mini album, like a 6 by 4 mini album. But anyway, so let me show some more pages. But I can only imagine the junk journals that I could create with this. Ooh, okay. So that one's the Dear Jane stack. Oh my gosh, I've been a mess all day. I'm on my last leg of energy right now. So, and then the final one I got is upside down, and it is called Midnight Berry. Again, DCWV brand, 48 pages, and half of these are with full, and once again, just, I see, like, so many of these pages, and my mind is thinking dollhouse wallpaper. Like, I really wish that I had another one of these, which with most of my stacks, I wish I had a backup of them, because I love so many of the papers in particular. But like this one, I'm so tempted. I should have today while I was back out there, but I didn't want to go backtrack. And Cat is in the window. Okay, Cat's out of the window. Forgot where I left off at, but side note, the lemon cookies from the Dollar Tree haul, they're actually pretty tasty. They're not super great, but they're pretty good. Anywho, so I know I was talking about the Midnight Berry stack, and I guess I was rambling about the dollhouse wallpaper pages, whatnot. Anyway, so time to flip through. Okay. There's got to be a better method to this. Anywho. No, I can't do it like that. Well, for example, this would make really nice wallpaper. Yes. I think pretty much all of these patterns would make a really nice wallpaper. You see that's a floor, but really, I got these for the paper crafts more so than the dollhouse craft, but, yeah. No, I really love this, the full on this, which, those letters, the alphabet letters from the Dollar Tree, do I have them on hand? No, not close by. I think these would go, or those would go really good with these pages. La la la, since it has a lot of that metallic pink, or that full pink, magenta, fuchsia, whatever. Gosh. These are just like, I love these papers though. This one, that would be a great wallpaper. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love this too. That's fun. Ooh, this. I swear, this is like my favorite. Oh my gosh. I'm just so in love with this stack. This is like the best full stack out there. I'm tempted to do a video of my paper stack collection, but that's probably going to be like a really boring video, but I don't know. I think it's more fun to see what you do with the pages than to actually show the pages off. But I like these kind of pages where it has like them kind of like different little things sectioned off, so you can make like tags or like journal pages and whatnot. I mean, I like this kind of stuff because stuff is flying around. Cat hair. Yikes. I like this kind of stuff because it's kind of like predetermined for you, but yet it gives you enough flexibility. So instead of cutting each little piece out individually, you could cut like maybe 2 or like even 3, and then like make it so that like you could cut a section here but leave this seam solid, and that way you could just kind of like fold them in half and flip out these little sections or whatnot, or like fold something up and fold it down, whatever. You do all kinds of stuff. They're so versatile. So, yes. So, I really wish I still had a Joann's close to me. Once upon a time, there was a Joann's very close to me, but like everything else in the area, it closed and went elsewhere. But, the one in Franklin is so much bigger than the one that used to be around here. So the one that used to be around here probably would not have the variety anyway. But yeah, so I'm really wishing now that I had, ventured over to Joann's today to get a backup of this one. Oh well. Really, I do not need it. I'm trying to get so much better about this whole hoarding issue. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, actually, I needed this, so come on. I mean, who doesn't need this in their life? But, anywho. So, I'm just getting delirious right now. Yeah. So, this sums up. This is like my final haul video for at least a day. So, thank you for watching.